Hello, this is Andrew Thate from Minds and Money. I'm here today at Minds and Money online global event, which is sponsored by Trade and Investment Queensland. And I'm delighted to be joined by David Lee, who's the company chairman and CEO of High Titanium Resources. Delighted to go and meet you, David. Could you just start off by telling us, the listeners, a little bit about High Titanium Resources?
Yeah, thanks, Andrew. Thanks for your time and opportunity. High Titanium Resources Technology was the company that derived from the Queensland industrial mineral back to probably starting from 2003. And companies, the project is called Warranga project, focusing on the mineral sand deposit. The core product is going to be the ilmenite, the zircon, rutile, and magnetite as well. So the company has acquired the approval for the mining lease in 2018. So it is a development project, you know, in a very short term that we're focusing on the development of the project for disturbance of land, making the shipment of product, and make a profit for all the shareholders. So that's what we are pursuing at the moment. Company has almost about 100 shareholders at this stage. So it's been spreading everywhere, but mostly in Australia, the local shareholders. In terms of the product itself, that ilmenite has very strong demand in the marketplace, and also gaining the probably the best possible price in the marketplace in the history, hitting at about $350 a ton. So in comparison, probably 2 years ago, only $200 is almost gone up about 80%. So it's a very very promising product. Also, the global demand is strong, and the feedstock for the supply is probably getting steady or a little bit shortfall for that. So we have strong belief that in the short term, we expecting between 12 to 18 months time, by the 2022, end of 2022, we probably be in the production stage and develop the product to probably the worldwide. So, and then have a stage 2 development for northern area. Therefore, the production will be expanded to probably 3 times to about 500,000 tons in the composition of ilmenite, zircon, rutile, and magnetite as well. So becoming So this is our targeting at the moment.
So it sounds an absolutely fantastic project, fantastic company. You mentioned that you're in Queensland. What's Queensland like as a mining investment destination?
Well, yes. In the region, we are based in the Warranga area, fall into the North Burnett Regional Council, very close to the port of Bundaberg, and also that we're surrounded by the Burnett River, which is a Paradise Dam, so has a lot of sufficient water supply to our project. We are very close to the Mount Rawdon gold mine, which is a traditional mining project in that for many years already. And then originally that we have other mineral sand project, and then the copper, bauxite, silicon sand. So yeah, it's a very traditional mining section in the past probably 100 years, including the gold and copper as well. Yes.
In terms of your management team, can you tell us a little bit about your team's management experience?
Yeah, we have a very fairly small management team on the board level. including myself as the CEO and also the company chairman, as one of the major shareholders as well for the company from the very early stage. And then we have Felix Chon, who is the CA, which is like a chartered accountant, very experienced practice in the accounting industry for more than 20 years. With our company since the year 2011, so it's 10 years already as well. And then we have a legal expertise, which is Ian Mitchell on the board as a company secretary. So he's a very experienced mining legal representative in the marketplace. He's also the director and the board member for different mining companies on the list on the ASX, like in the gold or other minerals as well. And yeah, and then Mr. Kwong is the engineering expertise on the board level. So he's a very experienced mining engineer, and also the metallurgist as well. So he's in the M&I industry for more than 20 years, specializing the gravity separation for illegal deposit. So it's very, very practical in this kind of the field of the resources, and who has come to the board of visited that our mine site for a number of times. He's done very specific mine plan, also the engineering flow sheet as well. So yeah.
I'd imagine that there aren't too many mining companies doing what High Titanium Resources are doing, but I imagine that there must be like a few. What sets you and your company apart from your peers?
Yes, thank you for that question. It's a good question. There are a few companies in close to what we're doing, but the major thing we got in hands is our mining lease. Not everybody got a mining lease. That's the key for the project. Is a turnkey, you know, and to becoming a development company or a mining company from exploration, right? Exploration is very early stage. So apart from that is we are shuffle ready project. So as long as we got a fund in the bank, then we got to start disturbing the land and start doing everything within 12 months time. Then we're gonna have all the plan to be set up, and then start the processing and making the production from then. So apart from that, infrastructure is a very, very advanced for us as well. So the port, the road, the water, power, everything is in place.
Okay.
Right? So that's very, very important. The port, we have 10,000 square meters of land, has a DA approval as a stockpile. So we got the lease agreement with the Port Authority, and all the routes. We have very good support from the local council for the 12-kilometer road of the council road for both parties and maintainers. And as a starting point, we signed the contract with the local council already. Apart from that, all the road is a national road, so we can free to get a BW on the road. In terms of the water, we have almost unlimited supply from the Burnett River. So that's agreement is MOU is in place already. So yeah. Having said that, we appreciate all these other companies in a similar industry that support. There's some information that we need in them, for progress, making the progress. But yes, we do our own. We made our progress. We believe that we could achieve better goal and in the short term.
Okay, excellent. And then just as one final question, what kind of key milestones can we expect from High Titanium Resources over the next, say, 12 to 24 months?
Well, in production stage, that's what we're looking at. So we got all those preparation in place, proposition, for next 5 years, what we're looking to do is in our plan, right? And then, like for example, year 1 that we're going to take about 12 months time for construction, the whole plant, processing, plantation clearance, earth moving, everything will be included, like EPC, right? And then into the commissioning, which should take probably a month to 2 months to get into the production stage. Then on the regular basis, we're going to ship out the stock for every 20 to 30,000 tons every 2 months. Okay, we have a very good dedicated buyer by the MOU we have signed for offtake agreements. So the market-wise for us is probably not question. It's out of question. So it's almost 100% sellable to the marketplace, and for the price-wise that we can make a good profit. As far as we understand that the FOB cost are only $80, so we could sell to the marketplace between $300 to $350 US per ton, right? So in doing that first 2 years, the first year we could probably in the production of 100 to 150,000 tons. To be upgraded to second year will be around about 200,000. The meantime that we're going to launch application for the northern areas tenements for the mining lease. Therefore, before year 5, we probably upgraded to 500,000 tons in total with the multi-minerals project.
Okay. Oh, well, excellent. That's excellent to hear. Sounds a fantastic project, and I really encourage our listeners who are listening in to go and check High Titanium Resources out. That was David Lee, High Titanium Resources, with Andrew Thate from Mines and Money. Thank you.